Thank you. Kendra first, because she was waiting. Killer Cat, you're next. Everyone else, feel free to raise your hand. Don't be shy. Chris is a certified personal trainer with over a decade years of experience. Even if you have an answer or you want a second opinion, he's a great guy to talk to. There is no such thing as a silly question, whether you're a beginner. Feel free to raise your hand. You'll be added to the queue. If you don't have any questions, just sit patiently because you might learn something educational. Thank you very much for everyone who's raised their hand. You've been added to the queue. You'll be next up after Kendra and Killer Cat. Leave your hands raised so I don't forget about you. Thank you very much. Over to you, Chris.
What's up, guys? You guys know me, I'm Chris. I'm a personal trainer. I'm on the server. I've been doing this for well over a decade now. If you've got any questions about weight gain, weight loss, training, if you're a program or not, if it's going to work for you, how to improve it, if you want to talk about nutrition, anything to do with fitness or health, I've got your back for the next hour or so. No stupid questions. If you've got a question you think stupid, there's probably someone else thinking the exact same question, but they feel afraid to ask it. So get out there, get it answered quickly now by a professional so you don't hold you back your progress. Hands up questions, please. And yeah, happy to have you guys out. Who do we have first? Also, I'm delirious from a lot of sleep, so please bear with me if I...
Should be Kendra, but she's not joining.
But she's trolling.
Killer Cat, feel free to join. If not, I'll go on to the next person in the queue. Killer Cat, do you have a question? Okay, number one, Pickleball. Sorry, your name's truncated, but feel free to join to ask your question. Don't be shy, guys. Yeah, this is why we need
Number one Pickleball Glazer. Oh, how you doing, man? How are you doing? I remember I changed your nickname the other day. Are you going to join to ask a question?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, mate. Feel free to ask your question.
EBGSTX.
Yeah,
yeah. Joker?
I'm good, bro. How are you, man?
Yeah, doing well, thank you.
So I wanted to ask, in terms of my fitness, right? I'm very consistent in the gym, and I really like going to the gym. But I've been having this issue for like the last couple months where it's like I want to gain muscle, so I want to go on a bulk. But I also like entertain, like I gain like belly fat quick, and I get skinny quick. So like right now, when I look in the mirror, I really like how I look, but I'm very like fit, so I want to build muscle. It's just that like when it comes to eating and stuff, I don't know how to like not gain so fast because I also play soccer for like as a hobby. Like I just don't want to gain more to the point where it's like my belly's like poking out because I really like how I look right now, but
Okay.
I can't eat to gain muscle. It's weird, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's hard to find the balance for it. How long have you been lifting for, approximately?
So I kind of started in like early 2021, but I've been like on and off, and I got like real consistent and like actually into it like 2023.
Nice. Okay, cool. And how much weight have you gained or lost in that time? You say you're really happy with how you look, but you feel skinny. So can you give me your height and weight just to start with?
So I'm like 5'8.5". This morning I was 164.5. I don't think like I'm skinny right now because like when I look at my body, I can see like it's very toned, looks very good. But I just want my muscles to get bigger, and if I bulk, I just gain like weight quick. It's weird.
Okay. Yeah, I get you. And I'm 5'8", so I get the 5'8.5" makes a difference. It's important to include that half. So the main issue is because it was be the same as training. So you're going to keep training hard. The most important thing for building muscle is going to be the hard training. Have you got a good hypertrophy program you're following now?
You said the hard training?
Yeah. Have you got a good program? You happy with it? You got a good split? You know what you're doing in the gym?
So I hit chest, shoulders, and then I hit biceps because they're not fatigued, and then I hit back and triceps together, and then I hit legs. And I go to the gym, and I go hard training because I like it.
Very cool. That's good. Yeah. So training hard is always going to be a consistent factor in training, in making progress. So that's important. For bulking, do you mean like you totally switch up your diet? Does your diet change a lot between a bulk and not bulking?
So I mainly try my best to just eat all my protein, but I use like MyFitnessPal, and it tells me like to hit like 3,600 calories a day. And when I do it, I feel like I'm force feeding myself to get the calories in.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's a mistake there somewhere. Yeah, I'm 5'8". I would never have 3,600 calories, even if you are playing soccer and stuff. So I think what you should do is work out your maintenance and just have a modest surplus. If you've been that active from soccer and stuff and training, you're probably going to have quite a high activity level. So Yeah, but I wouldn't have nowhere near. I can see you while you're gaining fat quickly on 3,600 calories. I would start you probably around, off the top of my head, maybe 2,800. I
Yeah,
think
that
that's a
sounds.
much more. I think that's a much more reasonable amount, and also you won't be as sick of food because trying to eat 3,600 calories clean every day is a lot of food, especially if you're not a really big guy. That's a lot of food to take in.
Yeah, like I've been trying to like before I would like take like 2 protein shakes a day, and I'd put like a bunch of stuff in there, and then I also make sure I'm eating, and it just felt like I'm like force feeding myself, and I did see muscle gain, but it's like my stomach's like poking out now. So I'm like, dude, I don't like how I look right now. So I'm Muslim. Ramadan came around last year. I cut, I fasted, and like ever since I kind of been lean. I kind of actually got surgery, so I didn't work out. I'm getting back into the gym and dieting again right now, but I just didn't want to go back and make the same mistake again. Like I'm literally restarting this whole week. I just got back from surgery like last week.
Sure. Well, it sounds like you're in a good position to have a clean slate start. To be honest, that's really probably a good place. If you start lean, if you want to bulk and gain muscle, the best thing you can do is start from a lean position because then you've got more tolerance to gain fat and not get too fat. So what I think you should
Yeah.
do now is work out your calories and probably have maybe a 500, 600 calorie surplus. I think because you're so active for soccer and training and stuff, you can probably get away with a 600 calorie surplus, maybe up to 700. But I would go nowhere near 3,600 calories. Like I would expect you to start with me around 2,800 and go from there, and keep it on the scale. And if you're gaining more than probably a pound or more than a pound, pound and a half a week, then cut 100 calories off it. Like just don't let it get away from you. Keep an eye on it.
So gain less than a pound a week.
Probably around a pound a week,
Okay. And then what do you
up to a
suggest?
pound and a half.
So what do you suggest that like I eat to get the best out of it? Cause like my eating right now, I eat eggs. I'll cook a chicken breast with some rice, and then at the end of the night, I might buy like Chipotle or Bebop or something. So I make sure that I get my carbs and stuff in. But like,
Okay, so I think the most important thing, for anyone, is going to be the calories is the first thing. That's the most important factor for gaining or losing weight. It's going to be calories. So what I always do, my clients speak to every time, is set the calories first. So keep the calorie cap, then protein. If you can hit your protein goals, that's fantastic. And then beyond that, it doesn't really matter. Get some fat. People probably have zero fat, and that's a bad thing. But most people also get fat incidentally. Rarely do you have to deliberately add fats to things. So calories first, then hit protein, and then honestly, anything else that you can eat within that is fine. If it can be more clean, I like saying clean, but if you can eat obviously healthy things, vegetables, fruits within that, decent carbs like rice, like you said, bread's fine, wraps, tortillas are fine. But if you can just focus on the calories first, then the proteins, then everything else will fall into place. Nothing else to worry about. Don't overcomplicate it.
okay, so in terms of like in 6 months, if I'm like 164 right now, what should my goal be like in 6 months?
Well, I think you should start training hard, get the calories set. I say start 2,800, take your protein. I would aim to gain a pound a week, and then probably when you've gained about 10 pounds, so 10 weeks or so, have a look in the mirror, see how you feel, and then reassess from there. We can have another conversation if you like, but you don't want to have a big 6-month goal necessarily because if you've gained 10 pounds, that would be fantastic. But realistically, you can have a small cut because building muscle takes a long time. And if you're 5'8.5", if you gain 10 pounds, you're 174 pounds. That's probably about my body weight now, but I've been training for a very, very long time. I'm quite lean. So you need to reassess, maybe have a small cut, maybe focus on a different muscle group, make an aesthetic goal, make an assessment, and then go from there. So break it up more into 10 weeks rather than 6 months, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay, okay. And then is there a way that like I can get in contact with you anytime in the future or anything like that?
Yeah. DM's always open to members of this server. Also pop into this podcast again in 10 weeks. We can have a reassessment if you want. You're very welcome anytime.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. That was very, very helpful. Thank you, man.
So our pleasure, man. Hopefully you progress and keep me in touch. I want to know how it goes.
For sure. Thank you.
Nice. Take it easy.
Perfect. Thank you very much, mate. And thank you very much, Chris. Guys, we all know the slogan. Remember, it isn't strike first. It isn't strike force. It's strength first. So if you want to support Chris, you can contact him directly. But remember, it's STR first on all platforms. He should technically pay me for that jingle because I've seen a few people say it in the chat jokingly. So it is catching on. So, hey, Chris, where's my marketing dollars? All jokes aside, thank you very much for the questions, mate. As you guys can see, don't be shy. Feel free to ask any questions that you have. Chris is going to answer it in detail. Next person, number 1, Pickleball Glazer. Jesus, is this numbers? That's a joke. Didn't let numbers said I said that.
I'm telling numbers. I'm just going to
Ask your question. Go ahead, mate.
Number one pickleball glazer, are you there? How you doing? I changed his nickname for you the other day. How you doing? If you are there, you're not muted, but you're not speaking yet. You're muted now. A very long dog in your profile picture, which I enjoy. She said, hold on. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No worries. Yeah. Any questions, guys? Anything to do with fitness? Recently got, if you want to, hey guys, join the Plateau Challenge. You're going to lose though, because Caneless is going to win that. He's just signed on me for coaching, so he's going to be destroying his push-up goals if you're winning the Plateau Challenge. So get ready to lose the Plateau Challenge if you join it. Hey, are you muted? We can't hear you. Second mute.
Cheers, mate. Yeah. As Chris rightfully said, guys, while we're waiting, if you don't have any questions, there are cool things going on in the server. There's a giveaway literally just below me. It is literally just below. It's the channel literally just below called giveaway, right? You can't miss it, right? Don't be a Kendra. It is literally called giveaway. Huge shout out to the sponsor of the giveaway. There's no requirements to join. It's by Nomi. Sorry, mate, if I'm butchering your name. Thanks. Hey, what type of owner would I be if I pronounce people's names properly, right? Thank you very much for sponsoring, mate. Guys, if you ever see him in the server, obviously we're not corrupt, but just, say thanks, mate, for the giveaway. He says he wants to do more giveaways in the server. He loves the community. That's a huge shout out to people like you guys. So feel free to join in and I'll do the wheel. I need to collect 100 plus names? Jesus Christ. But hey, when there's a condition to join, only 25 people care when there's no conditions, right? Everybody wants rewards without any effort, right? Cool. You buy Aoru books. What? Candy asks, I think you have a question.
Me now?
Oh yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Extremely loudly. How you doing?
Okay, so you can't hear me now.
Can hear you, yeah. How you doing?
Okay, I'm sorry about that. My microphone was going crazy.
No worries. How can I help you?
So I've spent my entire life basically underweight because my appetite is just so bottom line. I get it from my dad's family. We will regularly go the entire day being hangry and then end up being completely our blood sugar will just drop randomly halfway through the day and we'll nearly pass out. So with me now being 10 pounds underweight and 5'4", I'm 110 pounds. I'm finally trying to figure out how to actually gain weight in the course of muscle.
Yep.
And I think half of it was also kind of mental because I grew up watching my mom and my sister struggle with weight gain and trying to lose weight. So it's kind of two different extremes there. So now that I've started playing pickleball and started going into boxing, which I'm going to start doing today, and biking and everything, which is all mostly cardio, but I'm trying to get some strength in there since I have very little strength and a lot more cardio from hiking and whatnot. I have absolutely no idea how to go about the caloric intake stuff and whatnot, because most of the sources that I've tried to find uses averages, but I'm obviously below average, so it just didn't really seem to help me much.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, no worries, really help with that. And really good to hear you're making a deliberate effort to gain some weight and some muscle. It can be really difficult to get out of family patterns and cycles and things you think are normal maybe not be the best thing for you. So really glad you're going to start changing that. If anything, doing these activities is really good because it may actually help build some appetite. If sometimes just doing cardio can actually build up your appetite, be hungry. And just being more active in general will build some muscle. Cardio is not the best way to build the biggest muscles in the world, but just by doing cardio, repeated exercises is going to build muscle as well. So that's really good. I think you hit the nail on the head. Nutrition is really important. And for your situation, I think, we can talk about how to set calorie goals and stuff. But if your situation, I think you need plenty of calories, especially if you're going to be going into cycling and boxing and all sorts of things. You're going to need a lot of calories, probably more than you think. So I would recommend starting with a calorie calculator. So you can find that online. Make sure it's factoring your activity, which is probably going to be at least a 1.5, 1.6 for you. I don't know how fast your metabolism is. I don't know how you're doing, but if you're being very active, I'd multiply it by the TDE by at least 1.5. If you're 5'4", you're 110 pounds. I mean, depends how active you are. People like Numbers in the server. She's short, but she's incredibly active, and she says she hits around 4,000 calories. So you'll be turned to absolute furnace if you're exercising all the time. For you, I'd probably start around maybe 2,000 calories, just to have a ballpoint to start with, and it's also not too much to be overwhelmed with. Because sometimes you set a calorie goal too high, and you just, like previous time I spoke to you, set calories too high, and it becomes a burden and a chore, and you give up on it. So I would probably aim for you to start around 2,000 calories, keep it on the scale, which can be scary for some people as well, but the scale is literally just information, it's just data. So just keep an eye on it each week. Hopefully it's going up slowly, maybe a pound a week again, trying to keep the muscle. And for eating, obviously you need some protein in. Protein, you need to have 200 grams of protein, but probably aim for maybe 100 grams of protein for yourself. Protein shakes are a great way to get in some protein, obviously, and sneak in some calories if you're not very hungry. If you have issues with appetite and hunger, liquid calories are a really good way to get some nutrition into yourself without having to, cook and to eat all the time. And look into high-calorie snacks like dried fruits. Nuts are very good, very calorie-dense. Dark chocolate, things like that, just to get some easy calories in. So if you're not very hungry, issues with appetite, the best thing you can do is get more calorie-dense sources. So more calories per mouthful you're eating. Is that helpful at all? Do you want to talk more about training or anything? Or is that just a starting point?
Yeah, that's actually amazing. Thank you so much. I need all I needed was like a solid number. All of that was just like extra cherries on the top. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, start around 2,000. Keep an eye on the scale. And if it's slowly going up, that means it's right. And if it's going down or staying the same, just add 100 or 200 calories if you're comfortable with that. Probably no more than 200, and then just keep an eye on. Sometimes your body just needs to work it out by itself, and it'll take a little time. If you want to weigh yourself more often than once a week, you can. I don't really recommend it, but if you want to do that, make sure you average it for the week. So if you weigh yourself every single day, add them all up and divide it by 7, and keep track of that number over time. You don't want to be, because your body weight will spike over days. Sometimes it's more water, sometimes you've eaten extra food, sometimes you're just not very active. So don't worry about the day-to-day fluctuations, but keep on a weekly average or just a weekly number, and keep an eye on it. Let us know how it goes as well. I really hope you're doing well on this journey. Really, really good. We're happy for you.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Perfect. Thank you very much for the questions. I do think Numbers plays pickleball, so hey, if you want that title, you might have to play against her. So I'm not saying she's kind of good, but she's a bit competitive. We had
I wouldn't go against Numbers or anything.
Just a sidetrack. We used to use Your. We've got another sponsor where we can do like Your type events now. Your was just a way where you could track your activity rate. As everybody knows, I have a really high activity rate, as Chris would always say that I'm putting stuff on loop.
The resting heart rate.
And I beat Numbers once, and ever since then she's been DMing and spamming me. It's like, hey, how much? Yeah, she's very competitive. I'm gonna tell you that, right? Child athletes, it's in your blood. It never goes away. So hey, if you want that role, and she sees it every time, you might be getting a nice competitive nemesis in the server. But hey. I'm just putting out there.
I'd love to see your Numbers go in, but I can like basketball and then pickleball. That would I love to see. I think you got a slight high advantage in Numbers for basketball.
Prove me in Numbers. Oh, I'm beating at basketball.
You say basketball then.
I've never played pickleball, so she wins in pickleball. Pickleball, she wins.
Sounds like a cop out, but it's fine.
We need to do something cardio focused. We need to get that cardio stuff.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I think running is one of those ones where you can, it's just in a straight line. But hey,
like a sprint or endurance. I think
I'd win sprints. I'd win sprints.
I think she would endurance. I think she's too tenacious to not.
Let's take bets. Where's Numbers? Let's take bets. Good thing that we've got a nice sponsor, guys, and it's legitimate, 100% legitimate. And I know a lot of people. I think you guys kind of didn't like the AI guys or whatever. Those guys are also chill as well, so I don't know why you guys didn't like them, because they're asking for help. But these guys are called clubs. Anyone who remembers our sponsorship with Kadu would know that it's pretty much similar to Kadu. And people like Lobster, Tiny Viking, etc. have known that I'm trying to do some of these events where it's like, what do you call it? Like who can run the furthest, who can do the most push-ups, who can do all these other stuff. The good thing about this app is we have control over it. We can set these type of events. You connect it to your phone or your watch or your device, or you show screenshots or evidence. And yeah, basically we can host events on it, which is pretty cool. So one of the ones that I'm thinking of, I'm going to do some small, easy ones, and I can try and incorporate it with Chris's events that's coming up, but I do want to keep things separate so everyone has their own events or whatever. And yeah, prayers to Rampage. He's getting blamed for his son's actions. I always feel sorry for people who get blamed for their children's actions, right? Anyway, but yeah, that's just something that's coming up. And huge shout out to Clubs. I am going to DM. And she's also fairly active in the server. One of like the reps, her name is Wit. I think she's more in like in the positivity channel. So you guys would have seen her in female positivity. She really likes that section. I think she said she wanted to join. She's joined the previous podcast, but she's not joined this one. But while we wait, thanks for listening to that Yapathon. And I really do also want to thank you guys. You know, we've got some nice cool sponsors. We've got Boostcamp. You can never forget Boostcamp. You want to get your free workout routines, all completely free. Use Boostcamp. And if you want to get like the freaking premium ones for 2 weeks, I didn't say this. I'm cutting this out of the stream. You can literally cancel it on the 13th day on 11:59 p.m. or whatever. If you use code fitness, you can get it for 2 weeks free. Yeah, cool. That's enough yapping for me. Over to you, Candy Ass. Feel free to ask your question. Biggs banned me yesterday. Can I sue for mental?
Yesterday, was that day before. Was that yesterday before? I saw that in chat. I almost reported him for mod abuse, but that was really funny, to be fair.
I do not get involved in the that side is so draining. That side of Discord is so draining. Like all the moderating and all the drama stuff. Now I'm just more about the fun guy.
It's not fun, man. Modding's tiring.
Yeah,
Modding is
Tiny
tiring.
Viking or Chris. Not this Chris. Chris is also fun as well. Big Chris. So those are the people you contact when it comes to like all the boring stuff. Like, come on, guys. Like, we're meant to be having fun here, like motivating each other, trying to get as jacked as me. Chris, flex right now. Challenge you. Flex off. Oh, nah, just kidding. Trying to get as jacked as me and Chris. Having fun in the process. And yeah, making sure everyone is reaching their goals. So huge shout out to Boostcamp, huge shout out to Clubs, huge shout out to Sculpt AI. Thank you very much, everyone. And that's enough yapping for me. Over to you, Candy Ass. And I hope you've used this opportunity to think of a really good question. You've had a really good run for like 5 months now with all of your questions. You don't want to get banned. Like Winter Arc is around the corner where people are bulking. You're gonna need a lot of questions. You need to ask your questions right now. Go ahead.
God, okay. Well, my question is about pull-ups and like pull-up form. It seems like I'm getting better at pull-ups, but I just need to fix a bunch of stuff, which I have a video of me doing them, but I know it's bad, so I don't know if I should show you. But the things that I was told I need to fix, I feel like I can fix. So my question to you is, how would you describe a perfect pull-up?
Wow, what a profound question. We can phone check if you like. So my perfect pull-up, right? So for pull-up, we're doing double overhand grip. So I would say a bit outside of shoulder width grip. I would say starting from the bottom of the rep. So good form. Get your core engaged. Legs probably knees bent, legs behind. Get braced. Chest up. Bring yourself up to the bar under fast rep. So not super speedy, but control positive rep up the top. I would say for most pull-ups, I would like to see your chin slightly clear the bar, but it doesn't have to be a chest to bar. That is a harder pull-up variation. I would say just clear the bar of your chin. I would like to see a momentary pause at the top. We're not talking about a whole 0, 1, but just a slight pause to show you, just prove you've done the rep, and a slightly slower descent. Not like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a controlled descent. Reach the bottom again and pull up the top again. And repeat. Get your air top of the rep if you can. So I probably get my air, then go down, complete the rep, and then go to the bottom, get my air all the way through. And that's how I would describe it. sets of how many you're comfortable do. Get complete form. When your form's breaking down or getting weak, I would say terminate the set and rest in between. Does that sound like a good pull-up to you? Does that match your performance of a pull-up?
Yeah, it doesn't match my current form, but I feel like I can do that. But yeah, I just since I've joined the server, I regained my ability to do pull-ups, but now I'm able to do 7, but the form is really bad. I'm gonna fix it.
Well, that's
But
really impressive, honestly,
hey,
because pull-ups are actually a skill, and it's a thing you should be pleased to do. Not everybody pull-ups, and it's a good achievement in the gym, and good to be aware that your form can be improved. If your form isn't great, I would say keep the reps a bit lower, just so you can perform good reps. You don't want to drill in bad form.
yeah, and I plan on doing that next. I'm just gonna do it tomorrow. I did the pull-ups today, but I didn't know what was going on. I was able to crank out more reps, and for
That's
like,
great. That's a
dude,
good feeling. Just paid off suddenly.
yeah,
Yeah, and training. Yeah, it
for
happens.
real, because for like 4 or 5 months, I've only been able to do like 3 pull-ups where my chin would just barely clear the bar, but now I can do like 7 where my chin is clearing the bar. So,
And that's huge, and that's
I just,
shows you how it pays off. That's huge. That is huge.
yeah, okay. So you said for the height of the pull-up, you would say at least your chin has to clear the bar, because
Yeah,
a rando.
So go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Because Arando said, like, your hands should be aligned with your shoulders or something.
So I don't agree with that, to be honest. I think it's fine to do, but honestly, if you're doing a pull-up, it's to for your lats, and for lat development, the lower part is more important than the top part. So I wouldn't worry about that at all. I don't do that. As long as you're consistent. If you want to be really strict about that, you can. But for lat development, I don't think there's any actual benefit to it.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, maybe later I would. But I just want to do like 10 pull-ups for the first time.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I
solid
want.
goal. It feels good, and that's a proper thing. And it sounds like all your hard work is paying off. Like you've been really consistent. You've been working hard. You're making it work for yourself. You may have dropped some weight. You've built some muscle. And pull-ups.
That's right. That what you just said right there, the dropping weight part. I have been dropping weight because I've cut down the donuts a lot. I'm still eating donuts and eating garbage, but it's
Everything in
like
moderation.
that's what's happening. Instead of like every day, where I'm eating like 4 or 5 donuts or sweets a day, and now I'm only eating them like every 2 days. So my weight has been dropping.
That's a really big.
And
That's really good. That's a big change. That's a really big change. Like that's cutting the extra stuff you're eating like in half. That's actually a huge difference. And when it comes to body weight exercises, being lighter is always going to help. You could just drop your weight all the way down to 10 pull-ups. But the best thing to do is train hard alongside it and get the reps in practice.
right. And I wasn't trying to drop weight. It's just happening.
Which is the best way to do it. If it's less painless, if it's painless, that's perfect. That's really good.
Yeah.
And hopefully feeling better and getting some sleep.
Feeling better. I feel the same, to be honest. Well, I'm not having sugar crashes because I do get sugar crashes.
Well, there you go, positive.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess I do feel better.
And
But yeah, that was my question. Work. So instead of 60 hours, I'm now doing 50 hours, but they're talking about raising it back up to 60 hours. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. Think about your health as well.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, honestly.
Yeah, I do. It's just being an adult is hard, but I'm trying to still stay on top of the gym, and I'm glad James switched me over to a full body routine because it's a lot easier to do it with 60 hours.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd be doing a split much more than that. I feel that working, but good. I'm glad you're communicating with your coach. That's really good. You need to tell more information.
Yeah.
Like if you're having difficulty with it as a client, you need to tell your coach because they don't know, they can't make changes. So glad you're being transparent with that, and I'm glad it's all in the right direction, man. Really good talking to you again. Good question. I vote yes for a good question if the vote comes up.
Yay! Sweet. Thank you.
Take it easy.
All right. Bye.
Chris, you can't do that. Candy, firstly, you can't leave because I need to decide whether or not to ban you. So, Chris, you can't do that. You can't make... There is no way that you can overstep the boundaries of whether Candy Arster gets banned or not. So, guys, there is going to be a poll. Feel free to vote. Did Candy Arster ask a good question? Should he be banned? Ask Good question. Should he be banned? So yes, ban him anyway. No, please ban him. So make sure to vote carefully. All jokes aside, thank you very much for the question, Candy. Really do appreciate you. As Chris rightfully said, health is wealth. That's why it's called effective fitness. There's no point having an amazing physique when you only have the life how do I pronounce it? Life expectancy of thank you very much, Chris. That didn't just happen. Of like 5 years, right, mate? So focus on yourself, focus on your health. And yeah, let's ban AO, like the server would not exist, right? Thank you very much, mate. I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for the question. See ya. Bye-bye. Or you can stay in the panel if you want.
Yeah.
Anyone else, if you do have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. Thank you very much, Killer Cat. You've kind of been annoying me, so you have to ask a question or you will be banned. So just putting that out there. No pressure, and it has to be a good question. That is not a request, it is a threat, Killer Cat. So ask a question or you will be banned. You have less than 10 seconds. While we're waiting for this guy, just remember, guys, there's the MVP. I think we've already talked about the giveaway. So the giveaway is literally in the channel called giveaway. And there is an MVP vote. So feel free to vote for this month's MVP. It is literally right above me. It is literally in the channel called MVP. If you miss it, then hey, that's natural selection.
I posted it in fitness as well. Guys, actually vote for people. If someone's helped you, if someone's a good member of the community, give them a shout out.
You want to know what's so funny? All of you guys are snakes. I'm just gonna say it right now. None of you guys have voted for Chris. I'm gonna say it right now. None of you guys have voted for Chris. You all joined the podcast. You all say, "Oh, thank you very much, Chris. Oh, Chris, you're so amazing. You're my favorite staff. You're the best guy ever." And when it comes to the only opportunity where he can visually see that you guys like him, none of you guys vote for him. There's literally an MVP vote that's been going on for almost 2 weeks now, and not a single one of you have voted for him. And if you do vote for him, you're still snakes because you only voted for him because I told you about it. So it's a lose-lose situation. So anyway, there is an MVP channel there, an opportunity for you guys to vote. You guys didn't vote for Chris. You all suck. I'm just going to put that out there. Hey, at least you know, Chris. At least you know the real ones. Thank you very much, everyone. But yeah, does anybody else have any questions before Killer? What was this guy's name again? Oh, he's already here. Killer Cat. Feel free to ask your question.
Killer Cat says the mic doesn't work, but we'll see if he's joined. Interesting cat in the. That's not a killer cat in the profile picture. It's a cute cat. Is that Siamese? What is that?
So everyone, everyone, listen very well. If his question sucks, you can vote to ban him. If it's good, you can vote to ban him. So Killer Cat, good luck, no pressure.
Killer Cat. The stage is. It says the mic. There's no mic. You got no mic yet. It says muted. So.
Yeah,
can both these things be
you know what's so funny? Whenever people use that excuse, I've always thought about it. There's no device that's been made in recent, like the last decade, that doesn't come with a mic. Even the webcams come with a mic. Like there's literally been no, like laptops, everyone comes, like phones. Like, hey, it is what it is. You can type it, guys. I don't want to. Okay, now I'm feeling like I'm bullying you, mate. No, that's not the objective. It was meant to be meme-ish or whatever. If you don't have any question, you don't have to ask. Now I just feel like a bully now. All jokes aside, Kendra, shut. You know what's so annoying about Kendra? I'll be saying the most obvious stuff. He's like, like we don't need someone to repeat. You guys are snakes. Let's just to talk about it. So who is Glazed Chris today? So Candy is Glazed Chris. He didn't vote for you for MVP. Kendra is Glazed Chris. He didn't vote for you for MVP. She didn't vote for you for MVP. Lobster's Glazed Chris. He didn't vote for you for MVP. Who else? Who was the first person to ask the question? So many people have glazed and they didn't vote for MVP. Hey, don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, so Snorlax, you're a snake. Killer Cat, you're a snake. Kanyas, you're a snake. But at least they voted for you, Chris. So I think you might win the staff MVP. Hey, that's how. You know what? I'm learning so much. This is off topic. I'm learning so much from Donald Trump. How you can just manipulate people without being, like he does it with lawsuits, doesn't he? He just threatens lawsuits. Like I'm just gonna sue you or whatever. One more step to becoming a narcissist. Let's go. Like I'm just kidding. Let's cut that part out. I did not say that. Does anybody else have any other questions? Let me think of a quick question.
Candy's very kind. Candy, I see you vote for me. It's very kind for you. There's no obligation to vote for me, guys. Vote for who helps you most in the server. There's literally no obligation.
There is an obligation. You must vote for Chris. He helps you guys every single day. Not every single. Well, technically in text chats as well. I know the DMs that he gets spammed with.
Quite a lot. I'm in text chat quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah. Guys, come on, please ask a question. I'll just keep yapping and just incriminating myself. What did you guys do this summer? Kendra asked, where's the MVP channel? I think that warrants a ban. Literally, there's only one. Like, guys, don't even ping it to her. Like, that just don't. Like, that just warrants a ban. Like, literally, like, where is the MVP channel? Bruh.
They are there. Any questions, guys? Fitness? Are we gonna get a chat from me?
Or we can. We could do a workshop if you want, Chris. Or we could go through Reddit questions if you want. Yeah, well, I'm always scared to go on Reddit. I do know the subreddit is well moderated, but Reddit's
on the top of the Reddit.
Pardon?
I'm trying to keep on top of the Reddit questions, but I reply to people and they like don't reply. It's like, great, thank you. I'm glad I've taken time out of my day. Yeah, guys, do you look at the subreddit for effective fitness? If you have any questions, you don't want to ask it on Discord, you can ask it over there. It's a good place to make a post. And if I'm on there, active on there, so I can actually give you a proper typed out response. If you're in the fitness chat, I can respond to you, but it may get, because people are always chatting all the time. I know someone got annoyed the other day, we talk about recipes, and someone got annoyed to talk about recipes. If you have a question, you want more attention, I can answer that or there. It's a good way to give them backgrounds and paragraphs on text or stuff. Do you actually have a chat on there and join up as a good community?
Yeah, I'm going to screen share the Reddit, guys. If you do see anything, interesting on Reddit, just remember I do try my best to moderate the subreddit. I am just a man. I am not a god. So Reddit always scares me like Twitter. It's one of those platforms where
Reddit just scroll.
It's just scroll. Yeah, you know what I mean, Chris. It's like just one of those ones where you just like open it.
Literally,
first message is like something wholesome. The next one is just like slurs. Go end yourself. It's like what? How did we? So this is the first question. Can you guys see my screen? If you can't, it is also going to be on the stream. Games on Reddit. That's new. So this is the first one. How do you guys stay fit with a 9 to 5 desk job? Oh, this is a good one.
That's 26.
Can you?
Okay.
Oh, 9 to 6. Oh wow, poor guy. Is that even legal? That's more than.
That's not great, is it? Maybe in America. I don't know.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Recently started a proper 9 to 6. Can I make it bigger? Jesus Christ. There we go. Thank you. Fantastic. Recently started a proper 9 to 6 office job, and I'm realizing how tough it is to balance work with fitness and work. Welcome to life. Sitting all day makes me feel stiff, and by the time I get home, I usually low on energy. Yeah, I'm not doing anything makes you tired, and also work makes you tired as well. There's also work office jobs. I don't, but I've worked. How do you manage to get your workouts in morning, evening? Any quick stretches or mobility drills to do during the day to avoid stiffness? How do you keep on diet and track with diet snacks and chai breaks are constant temptations? Chai breaks, interesting. So I'll type our response to this person. Interesting what you guys think as well. But if you do work an office job, one of the best things you can do is just set an alarm on your phone to get up and walk every once an hour. Not even necessarily walk around very far, but walk up, get off your ass, go get a drink, go make a coffee or like a tea or something. Just get up and move. The worst thing you can do is sit still all day. Just move. Just get out and move. Makes a big difference for stiffness and stuff as well. People, good stuff there. I think Candy actually has some good input here. So go into a full body split. There's no point trying to do a 5 or 6 day split, full workout split if you've got a busy job, busy schedule. Keep it simple. Hitting 1 workout a week, you can make fantastic progress off 2 days a week for lifting. Even 1 day a week, you can build muscle. So don't focus on what you can't do, focus on what you can do. I would say if you're going to gym in the morning, do it before work, obviously. If you're going to do it after work, go to the gym before you go home. If you add the extra step when you go home beforehand, you're probably not going to go to the gym. So bring your workout stuff, maybe bring it in a bag, maybe bring it in your car, keep it somewhere, get changed at work, go straight to the gym. Make it part of your routine. So you don't go home until you've done that. Twice a week, one day at the weekend if you need to, one day during the week, maybe Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. That is plenty to build muscle and get fitter and build a healthy lifestyle. For diet, I would say bring your food if you can. You can also just, if you've got the option, obviously if there's a fridge, you can bring food for a few days. If you meal prep, you can meal prep the night and bring a few days worth of food. If not, I would say try to go on the route of assembling food. So if you can't cook there, maybe buy some cooked chicken, maybe buy some salad, maybe buy some bread, make a sandwich. Like, it doesn't have to be super complicated, it doesn't have to be the healthiest food in the world. Maybe bring a protein shake if you want a little snack, something like that, keep you going. Don't make it too complicated, make it easy to follow, keep it simple. It's always the best way. Simplify, simplify, simplify. That is my advice. I'm going to type it out later as well. Who here works a office job 9 to 5, 9 to 6? Maybe pick a poll for that.
Yeah, that was a really good answer, Chris. Not gonna lie. Yeah, thank you very much for that. Do you want us to go through some more Reddit questions? Does anybody in here have any questions, guys? Please do feel free to ask your questions. And also make sure to join the subreddit. The subreddit is taking off. And I'm happy because it is a more mature audience. Not that I don't think you guys are immature or anything, right? I don't want to point out any names of anyone like, Mimi or Kendra or, even Chris, right? I'm just kidding. But, if you're in the community, maybe you only stay in the positivity sections, or you only stay in like the form check because, you're scared of going into like #fitness or off topic because the server owner is literally spamming in large text some meme-ish message or whatever. You can go to the subreddit where, and just to show you guys, I am not even making it up. If you look at like the introductions on the subreddit, a lot of people, it's not even like, 21 onwards. There's some people who are like, I saw someone who was like, oh, that's loud. 45, they're people, and I try to welcome everyone. Yeah, I'm more of those schizo people. Yeah. So, yeah, it's more much. Go ahead, Chris. Do you want to cut you off?
No, I think it's a great place to be because you can actually have a post and it's not as fast moving. You can actually respond to people one at a time. I know people if you're not a hardcore member of the community, sometimes it's hard to talk in fitness because people are spamming stuff and they're inside jokes and you may not be in on it straight away and it can be a bit intimidating. So if you want to have a bit more slowed down, more of a personal way to talk to people and have a chat, longer form, the subreddit's a great place for that. There's also loads of motivational stuff on there. There's loads of really good videos, people making cross posts. It's always someone to comment on the thing, ask questions, and it's kind of a different audience. I know there's 13 to 17s get a lot of stick in the server. Some of them are outstanding members, like Ice, fantastic members. So Zero, great members of the community. But sometimes, if you want a bit more of a slow, chill vibe, you don't want all the skibbity all the time, the Reddit's a better place to be.
What did you say? You know what? Is that some TikTok talk? Yeah, I saw on YouTube. I don't know if anyone's seen like Abra Preach or whatever. Something on Skibbity Bop. It was like what, Gen Z or is it Gen? I think I'm technically Gen Z. Fuck. Or Gen Alpha. I think Gen Alpha. Yeah, Gen Alpha. Talking slangs or whatever. Anyway, there you go. So this is the subreddit, and I've tried to curate it very well. I've used experiences in growing on multiple social media platforms to make sure, and we're getting close to 60K. So it's got a mixture of like motivation stuff, as Chris has rightfully said. And it's getting there. I think in the audience that we have, I think it's more focused on quality than quantity. Because initially when I built the Discord, my main focus was just to grow the Discord server, right? But when I was building out the Reddit, I was focused on learning from my experiences with different stuff. So there's a bunch of motivation stuff. There's just a bunch of people posting free workout routines just out there. Basically how you'd expect a fitness or an effective fitness subreddit to be. And I do try to do like weekly polls and all these other stuff. So yeah, that's the enough Reddit plug. And for anyone who's like, wait, what's the subreddit? At that point, it's natural selection. It's called r/effective fitness. Yes. Cool. We do have a question, Chris, from JY. Thank you very much for asking the question. Do you want to ask it on the stage? It makes really good for podcasts. If not, It's all right. I'm going to invite you anyway, so you have that option. Over to you, Chris.
No worries. JY, how you doing, man? I could choose chat with you in the fitness chat. How you doing? Okay, often there's a lot of fitness advice online is directed at a specific focus, such as bodybuilding, powerlifting, CrossFit, etc. Yeah, very true. Very true. People tend to really narrow in the audience. As someone who is simply trying to stay active with the purpose of health and wellness, or as a lot of the advice and the routines I find don't relate to my more simple goals. Yeah, that's very, very true. I agree with that. I've now found something that works for me, but for those who are new to fitness and don't have specific goals outside of health, what advice would you give towards simply getting started and navigating the fitness environment online to fit the more simple needs? Yeah, it's a really good question. I'm glad you found something that works for you, because I do find online you see more and more loads of powerlifting, loads of extreme calisthenics, you always see extremes online. People always want to show the extremes. You see carnivore diets, you see vegan diets, you see people going to extremes for things, which if you're a real person, if you live in the real world, it's probably not realistic. So for anyone starting in fitness, I recommend the same basic things. Learn to sort your food out. So learn to eat proper nutritious food, which is simple. We're not talking about extreme diets. We're not talking about having loads of protein shakes. Simple food, simply cooked. Have some protein, have some fruits and vegetables, have some starches. That's going to be the foundation. It's always going to be the basics. The basics always work. Learn how to flavor your food. So add some seasonings. Salt, pepper's obviously a start. Don't neglect herbs, spices. I've got a post on our website about adding flavor, about adding calories. Fitness food doesn't have to be bland. It should be tasty. Exercise is important. Doesn't have to be weights, but strength training is always great. So the main thing is to move, be active, find something you enjoy, and go from there. If you want to lean into weightlifting, building muscle, that's fine. But just moving, eating good food, getting some sleep, getting some water in, they are the basics. And from there, you can go into anything you want after that. So focus on keeping it simple. It's always easy to complicate. It's always easy to be too hyper focused on one thing. But the basics will always work and they're always important. So if in doubt, simplify, focus on eating healthy, simply unprocessed foods. Processed foods are not the devil. Everything is processed to an extent, but focus on things that are obviously healthy. Eat some proteins. If you're for preference, eat some fruits and vegetables. Have some starches, rice, bread. Don't worry about these things. Eat simple foods. Eat plants, mostly, not too many food, not too much. Keep an eye on your weight. Take you most of the way there. You always specialize after that. Are oats good for bulking? Oats are full of carbohydrates. If you don't have carbohydrates, yes, that's good for bulking. Because oats are generally a healthy food. And people, I see questions like this all the time, like what food should I eat to bulk? You should probably be eating roughly the same food you eat to lose weight or to maintain weight. The only difference is really the quantities. Healthy food is always going to be healthy food. You don't have to have a completely different diet, have completely brand new foods to gain weight or lose weight. Eat more of the same foods. Okay, the question is, how many times per week and how many sets as well as exercises should I be gaining maximum strength from training? So that's really hard to do and answer in a simple question. Depends how experienced you have. Are you new to the gym? How old are you? I would say start off with 3 or 4 times a week. Either is fine. How many sets? Start with 2 hard working sets for each exercise. That's fine. Some people say 3, some people say 4. Some people say if you do 3 sets, you will melt away and never make any gains in your life. That's not the truth. Don't worry about fatigue. Just work hard. Start with 2 hard working sets. 3 is absolutely fine. How many exercises per muscle? It's not really about exercises per muscle. It's covering movements. So I would say just for the basic movements, so upper body push, upper body pull. So horizontal, so away from your chest for a push, towards your chest for a pull. Overhead, push, vertical pull to your body. A squat movement, so bending the knees obviously in the hips, and a hip hinge. That's going to cover all your basic movements. How many sets per exercise? 12 to 16 as a starting point. You can get gains with less, but 12 to 16 is a good starting point. Rest 3 minutes between each sets at least, maybe up to 4 for bigger movements. Eat good food, sleep, recover. That's going to get you the maximum muscle gains you can get. Indian spices and stuff, tasty. Yeah, Indian spices are great, and people overlook all sorts of spices, but spices are very low in calories, and they're also incredibly dense in micronutrients as well. Great sources of micronutrients, spices. Look out, you're welcome, man. I see you added me as a friend. I'll have a chat with you. I haven't checked your messages yet, but I'll talk to you at some point. Kendra's a random question. Go on, Kendra, hit me. Is chicken or beef high in protein? It's not really simple that. They both have protein, obviously. It depends how lean it is, the ratio. So a chicken breast is going to be leaner than a beef brisket, for example. But it'd probably be similar at the most lean chicken tender, I guess. It's the most lean part of a chicken. Beef tenderloin is beef. I expect it's about the same, but it's also not worth worrying about. Breast versus ground beef, again, extra. It's probably about the same. So far as my knowledge, it's about the same, and it's not enough to worry about either. You're not going to gain much more. People think beef is this muscle, pure. It could be pure muscle if you eat loads of beef, where realistically, protein is protein. You always care that much. Just depends on texture you prefer, really. You're wondering, yeah, absolutely. Also, things like lean pork are very good to have. People sleep on pork a lot, but if you look at beef, like lean pork medallions, that's as lean as chicken breast, if not leaner. I'm 5 foot at 14. Am I fine at this age? Yeah, you're absolutely fine. Eat plenty of food, exercise, move. Nothing to worry about at all. Nothing to worry about at all. I love pork chops. Yeah, me too. Okay, Kendra, I'll give you one off-topic one off-topic question.
No off-topic questions. No. Killer Cat had a question, Chris. I'm not too sure if you answered it. It's right here.
Just don't Killer Cat's question. Kendra, that's fine. Message me. I can probably find it for you somewhere. Yeah, answer Killer question, Norris. I have definitely a legal way of acquiring books, so I'll definitely share that with you legally. That's fine. Haircut that.
Well, he's lying. He's probably using a Trojan. So if you end up with a virus, just know that I do not condone any of this. But thanks for answering your question, and thanks for asking your question, Killer Cat. Does anybody else have any questions, guys? This is an opportunity for you to ask Chris a question. Chris is a certified personal trainer with over a decade years worth of experience. And remember, it isn't strike. Oh fuck, Sub-Zero. Remember, it isn't strike force. It isn't strike first. It is strength first. And remember, guys, if you do want to escape the Discord community from toxic people like Subject Zero, you can join the subreddit r/effective fitness. A nice opportunity for you guys to get motivation, form check, all the fun things you have within the Discord community to a more mature audience. And you can also filter out quality posts or quality response with upvotes and downvotes, which is a pretty cool concept. Even though Reddit has existed for a long period of time, I do think it's one of the best social media platforms there for communities. I have to be careful.
Best and the worst. Best and the worst.
Yeah, because with Reddit, like I said previously, like you're reading through something, it's like very normal, and then right underneath it, people are having arguments about like, I don't know, Israel, Palestine, or something like that. Yeah. Cool. Okay, Kendra, you can ask about your book.
Have a quick look.
Ask about your book. While we're waiting, does anybody else have any questions? Feel free to raise your hand. It's an opportunity for you guys, like I said, to get answer to your question. Ooh, let's get a tiny Viking update. I haven't spoken to Viking in a while. How are you doing, Viking?
Hello, brother. I'm doing good.
Nice.
As always.
Good. There was an off-topic question I want to ask. I know Kendra's going to. Oh my gosh, he was asking off-topic. Who was the guy that got banned? Some guy got banned.
You need to be more specific.
No, the guy in the podcast. In the podcast, Chris, was his name was truncated. Started with a P. P something.
Oh, Biggs banned him. Yeah, Biggs was trolling. Did you see that, Viking?
Nope.
The server is cooked. The all-seed I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Banned him, then put him straight back. He accidentally banned him. Apparently, I had to grant him all his roles back the other day. It was fine. It was funny.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he knew the guy. It was a friend. It was an inside joke. It was fine. He wasn't malicious.
Both to Ice and Subject Zero.
Subject Zero, you're being glazed.
And rolling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do need your help.
You're being glazed earlier, but you weren't here for it, so you missed it. You have to watch the VOD for the glaze. I was actually nice about you, but it's fine.
Viking,
I'll for sure watch it.
I did the event, and I did the reaction without the bots. So we have over. I was only expecting like 50. So we have over 180 people who've reacted. Inspect Elements isn't letting me copy it properly. How do I get all of these names?
Let me look into it.
Thank you. I do have a feeling that I could probably just like copy the full HTML from Inspect Elements and just pop it in ChatGPT, just like extract all the names because they've done it in like separate div, which is so annoying. I was expecting it to be like a list of names. Hey, cool. Does anybody have any questions that we can use to stall? And also, I see a lot of glazing of Tiny Viking, but none of you guys voted him for MVP. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not trying to be a gaslighter or be toxic. You didn't vote for
Not to
Chris.
be a glazer, guys. Not to be a glazer, guys. No one's voted for AO for staff member.
No, you can't vote for me. It's against the rules. I know how to win.
He's not even staff.
You can't vote for me. We all know when I put this
Oh,
together, like the first ever MVP, everybody voted for me. The one actually I've always appreciated everyone I voted for. The one vote I've regretted was it like last year, 2024 MVP for Kendra. I don't know what was going through me. I think we were going through a phase where we had lost a lot of like female members, and I thought she was
Big MVP.
positive, and I was like, let's vote for Kendra because hey, I can see some nice. Nah, that is the biggest meme. But hey,
Kendra is actually a very vibrant member of the community. She's always talking in fitness. She's always talking vaguely about fitness. She's in there every day. Motivation. She's got a vlog going.
yeah, April Fools
actually-
is on the 1st of April. Just putting that out there.
Hey, she's
Thank
got a
you.
log
Does
for
anybody
food and
else
training.
have any other
Where's your log?
questions? Feel free to
Where's
raise your
current
hand.
log, just saying.
All jokes aside, thank you
Saying
very
AO.
much for the support. Let me. Is there a piece of paper that I can just pull out just to pretend as if I'm reading something? Thank you very much for the support, Kendra. I'm not being held hostage. You're absolutely amazing. Please call 911. I need help.
Can't leave it
Fuck
nice. Can't leave it nice.
So rude.
Right, cool. All jokes
Kendra.
aside, does anybody else have any questions?
I've got a question. Who saw the almost British guy in the fitness chat yesterday or the day before? That guy was hilarious. That was really, really funny. He's apologised and turned over a new leaf, but that was really, really funny.
What happened?
don't
Update us
wanna
with gossip while we try to
I
get
don't wanna-
collect all these names.
This guy joined this fitness and it was really funny. And he started saying mate all the time and bloke and stuff. And like I was like, is there any chance you're English? Are you from England? And the answer was almost. I was like, well, how can you almost be from England? He goes, oh, I'm European, but I'm almost British, so I speak like a British person. And he spoke like the most kind of Cockney person from like the 18th century. It was just really, really funny. And I didn't ban him because it was really funny, but it was just very odd. And he's being very forward to some members in the community, but I think he's been put in his place by the members of the community. He's not been like actively disruptive, but it was just very cringe and hilarious. But I enjoyed that. And subject 0, I will ban you. I literally unprompted. I glazed you and Ice against people against 13-17, and you come in here with this nonsense.
So, what's up, guys?
What's up, mate? Feel free to ask your question. Go ahead.
So, my question is should I take anything else than food for bulking, like something as a mass gainer?
For bulking, no. Your age, absolutely not. No need to at all. Just focus on getting healthy food, getting lots of sleep. And you'll be absolutely fine. You don't need to take any supplements or anything at this point at all. And did you ask about training your arms before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want complete strength and development in your arms, I like to have a curl that makes it good contraction at the top. So any kind of, I generally recommend hammer curls, and then a curl that's hard at the bottom of it, so like a preacher curl. So if you do hammer curls or like any kind of curl variation, plus a preacher curl, that's all you really need for your biceps. You'll get some stimulation in back movements like pull-ups and lat pull downs and things like that, and rows. But for direct arm work, I'd like to have a hammer curl and then a preacher curl. 2 or 3 hard sets of those twice a week. Great for bicep development. And for triceps, I like to have a arm
So,
movement.
I have another question now. I've got another question.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
I'm starting with my fitness journey. So, what exercise should I start with? Like, which body part should I start with?
For fitness in general. Great. Do you have access to a gym, or are you at home, or what's the plan? What's your situation?
I'm just at home. I have 3 kg dumbbells. That's it.
Okay, brilliant. Yes, everything I mentioned earlier applies. So I would say an overhead press, so a vertical press movement is really good. I would have a pull movement. It's hard to do at home with the vertical one, but it's like a row movement. So one arm row, it's very good for that. Or two arm row, that's great. Bent over row. If you can lie on the floor, you can do a floor press. That's going to work your triceps, your shoulders, and your chest. So a press off the floor. A squat is always valuable. So a bodyweight squat or a goblet squat. So hold the dumbbell like this in front of you and squat down. You can do a Romanian deadlift with both dumbbells. So it's a hip hinge. And that's going to cover most of your movements. You can add curls, you can do hammer curls, you can do regular bicep curls, you can do a one-arm tricep extension, or you can do like a two-arm French press behind your head. And that's going to cover most of your bases. Add a plank, maybe a crunch or a leg raise, and that's going to give you all your body parts being worked.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. And yeah, let's keep it calm in the chat, guys. Killer cat, let's chill. Kendra, you okay? Okay, no worries, okay. As long as it's fine, that's fine. Just checking in. No worries, guys. Do we have any more questions and stuff? Because I am crashing out. Syrup, do you switch to doing Beijing curls and hammer curls with biceps? They're both very solid exercises. Yeah, why not? If you enjoy that movement, that's fine. I do like to have a preacher curl generally in there and a other curl variation. So Beijing curls and preacher curls are probably my preference. But again, as long as you're working your biceps hard, that's not an issue. Hard work is always going to be the important factor in it. The consistent any success in lifting in life, honestly, is the hard work.
Yeah, Discord is so annoying. Like, I found a way
about it.
to see all the names and inspect elements, and it's all the freaking ASCII names, or the ID names.
Syrup
Pictures.
says that regular bicep curls are still fine to do, right? Yeah, lots of people have built their biceps with just doing regular standard bicep curls. People like to TikTok always chasing the new trend. It's always find something that's popular, but if you stick around for a while, you'll find that everything in fitness just goes in a cycle. Things that are popular now were popular 50 years ago. Things just go around in circles. So don't worry about it. It's always going to be the basics are always going to work. People like to make it fancy and complicated. They're usually trying to sell you something, but the basics are always going to work. So just don't worry about that. Bicep curls are absolutely fine. Solid movement, always going to be valuable.
Viking, any luck? If not,
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Oh, you're doing it manually? Yeah, that's insane.
Viking is the workhorse of the server.
Yeah, Viking is amazing. Oh, I'm going to be toxic again. The fact that you guys didn't vote for Viking as MVP, you are absolutely pathetic. No, I'm just kidding. I think I put something not to vote for SMs. You know what? No, I think I would just put not to vote for me. You can probably, you can vote for SMs. You can vote for everyone in the server, just not me. I don't either. I'm the humble, gracious.
I had a question, guys. Is anyone apart from Dante ever going to win the member MVP ever again?
Well, there is.
Come in and he is the
there is someone who could win it, but I do feel like enough drama has happened in the server where a group of people, they just keep to themselves now, which is unfortunate because they're amazing at their best and at their worst they're not. Even though the particular person is always been all right, so I've never had an issue with them, but it's always a trickle down effect. So, and I'm obviously not going to name drop anyone. But there are a few.
If you were going to.
If I was going to. If I wanted to be messy. Drama podcast. We should probably do more like meta fitness stuff. Because I like when we talked about the Hassan guy. Or Hassan Hussein. Bro, I keep butchering that guy's name. Now he's showing up in my feed every single time. Every freaking content creator. Or maybe he's always been showing up in my feed, but I just never knew who he
I think he's
was.
recognizing more. I think he's recognizing more.
Yeah. So annoying. Because I'm always thinking about what you said. It's like, no, I hate this guy and I don't know why. So I'm always like trying to skip it. Oh, there's a nice question. Someone's got a new question. Go, Chris. Answer. Thank you very much. Feel free to ask. Any questions is acceptable. Beginner, expert. Go ahead.
This 12 gauger. Okay, there you type it. You type in the question. It looks like you're typing. Yep, beginner question. Perfectly welcome. Always ask beginner questions because odds are it's going to help someone else out as well. You have no idea how many times I see people making the same mistakes, thinking they got it out. So asking questions is always good. It's better to ask the question than it is to keep blundering along and wondering why you're not making progress or anything. Basically, on rest days, am I still good to be active? Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, absolutely. You should be. It's better to be active on rest days. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to just be rest day. You can't move. You're locked in. No, you can absolutely have to be active. Yeah, for sure. It's probably better for your recovery to be active as well. Don't be actively like lifting weights and things and trying to cause muscle. Build muscle from that. But being active, playing sports and stuff, I encourage that 100%. It's much better. It's always good to be active. Yeah, just don't lift. Yeah, absolutely. Play sports, go out walking, go for a jog or anything, just go see friends, do anything, go about. Perfectly, really good. Always good to be active. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you for the question. That's probably help people out as well. People do see things as rest days or workout days, and it can be very black and white, but no, you should be moving. Really good question. So, any more questions? Are we waiting? Are we stalling for time or something?
I had a question.
Oh, what's up, guy? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. My question is, so in terms of like cardio and building up stamina and endurance, how good would you say swimming would be? Because my gym has like an indoor pool and an outdoor pool.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, go ahead.
No, swimming is fantastic. It's a really good full body exercise. It's really low strain on the joints, and it's very good in a lot of ways because a lot of people are relatively untrained in swimming. So that's good and bad. But basically, when you start a movement like swimming, it's going to be very tiring because you're not efficient at the movement. And when you're inefficient, that's really good for fat loss and for building up fitness because you've got a lot to build up. So you can do a little bit of swimming for maybe a couple of lengths, and it's going to take a big toll on your body. So it's going to be very tiring to start with, but it's a very, very good movement. Breaststroke, front crawl, any kind of swimming is going to be really good. We can also talk about like the thermic effect of being in the pool and it burning calories by being in the pool and things like that. I'm not worried about that. It's nothing to worry about there. But it's a very good way to get some extra work in without any strain on your joints. So if you have any pains or anything, swimming can be a great way to get some activity in. So yeah, perfect. Inside, outside. You like swimming? You a good swimmer?
Nope, but I'm gonna
You will be
learn.
soon. Will be soon. No, it's good.
Yeah.
And it's also really good. But I will have a quick addition. If you are starting a completely new activity like swimming, even if you're very good at other cardio fitness, it may not carry over straight away. So when I do, I get very annoyed because I'm generally very fit, but I'm a terrible swimmer. I'm very inefficient at swimming. So swimming, what should be easy for a trained swimmer for me is very difficult. So it's very frustrating. So if you are fit in other ways, you're doing activity, do give yourself give it a slack, have a breaking period, get used to it, and then you can build up a lot of fitness to it. And likewise, if you're very good at swimming, it doesn't necessarily carry over straight away to running, but when you adapt it, it will do. So it's going to just build into it. It's a skill element of it.
So it's a big skill thing. Well, also, would you say when would you say like let's say I want to do like maybe 30 minutes of swimming? Should I do it before my workout or after my workout? Like, sometimes I'm not really warming up now, but on my days off or on my day off, I'll do a warm up. So should I like swim before or after workout?
Yeah, okay. So as my whole business income names, do your strength first, STR first, strength first, do your strength training first. If that's your priority, if building strength and muscle is your priority, you should do that first. If it's not your main priority, just do whatever suits you. Realistically, it's not going to make a huge difference, but I do prefer to get my strength and muscle building done first and then do cardio afterwards. STR first. Easy way to remember it, isn't it? Very easy.
Right. STR first.
That's honestly where it came from in the first place. Putting strength first, putting strength at the forefront of all your training. That's why my business is called STR first, strength first. But yeah, honestly, do strength training first, build the muscle, make that priority, and then get swimming after that, any cardio after that. If it's a complete off day, you're not training, just swim whenever you like, enjoy it. Like, movement is movement, it's great. Enjoy that you can swim, enjoy the movement. Just be aware you could be super hungry afterwards, so maybe have some lower calorie snacks available. I know swimming makes me super hungry.
Right, lower calorie snacks. Well, I guess that was my question.
Another excellent question, Candy, thank you.
All right, bye.
Take it easy. I don't know if that's a kind thing to say, really, Kendra, to be honest. It was... Ayo. Check chat. Check what Kendra is just put. Don't encourage her, Tiny. Don't encourage her. Don't encourage
Wait,
her.
what did she put?
My teacher. She asked if I know Simon Cowell.
From X Factor.
Yeah, and then the next question.
Yeah, that's
You
racist.
sound like him.
Yeah,
You
that-
sound
that-
like him when he was younger.
That's
Do I sound at
racist.
all like Simon Cowell? What?
That's racist. I'm just gonna put that out there. That is
Nowhere
discriminative.
near
That
the
is
worst question I've had in
racist.
this community.
All I'm just gonna say is that Chris, just quickly say
encouraging it.
you are not the X Factor or something like that. Just so we can check. See, when he does that thing there, he's offended, but he's too nice to say. So you guys are fucked up. I'm just gonna say, if he doesn't respond to you for a week, that is the reason why. So I was just doing a temperature check. Do not retaliate towards me, Chris. I am just the messenger, and don't shoot me, please. Cool. All jokes aside, I think we need to stall a bit more because I think Viking is trying to collect all the names for that. I can do the MVP winners. We do have a tie. So this is an opportunity for you guys to do a tiebreaker if you want to get messy. It's between Toxic and Dante. So if you haven't voted for member MVP, it's an opportunity for you guys to vote. That's not how it works. Kendra. Thank God Kendra is on the staff. He's like, give Toxic a turn or something like that. It's like everyone gets a turn.
You have to make your own post. Can I vote things, or can I just support someone's vote? How do I officially vote? Do I have to make a post for it, or can I just upvote someone's post?
Is that a real question, Chris?
That is a real question.
You're meant to be the intelligent one.
I've never made that point.
You're meant to be the intelligent one, Chris. We can't survive if you're also the idiot. You're meant to be the intelligent one. I'm meant to be the relatable one, right? So in MVP, right, there is a thread. You just click on that message.
This could be why people aren't voting. This could be why people aren't voting. People may not understand how it works.
Mate, if it doesn't get more obvious than this, then I don't know. Like, society is cooked. If this is the future generation of the world leaders and the freaking tech CEOs or whatever. Yeah, because
I'm not the generation. I'm the old generation. I'm 32 this in a month. I'm not the new generation. My time is gone.
Well, you look very young, but
that's kind to say.
Everybody else, which is a good thing. But all jokes aside, so in the MVP section, literally just the thread below, just MVP type member or type staff, and just add the reason. Make sure it's a real reason because old. Right, I wish I was 50. Jesus Christ. But yeah, just make sure to vote with a real reason because obviously people do. I know they act like it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does. Like if someone wins and it's like you voted for him because I like him, it's like what? Because there are people like Ice, Toxic, Dante, who are genuinely helping people in the community. So don't just be like, oh, I'm voting for Candy Ass because he has a nice ass or something weird like that. Right? But yeah, vote. Tiebreaker. Tiny Viking, any luck? If not, it's all right. I can probably just do this on another stream.
Give me like 5 minutes more.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to. I think I know what to do. I'm just gonna get Notepad out. I know how to do this. Figured out a solution. Bear with me, guys.
I am just hold.
Yeah, and anyone who votes for Kendra, it has to be a real reason or you will be banned. So, and you also have to send link and screenshots as evidence. Copy element. Okay, I know how to do it. So it's all within this class. Copy elements. And then
go through the incoming in. Just stick it. Ada's working computers, guys. Ada's working computers. So anything that goes wrong is just a skill issue.
Then I found the name Dante. Yeah, the mistake that I did was I should have just used one of those bots. There's a giveaway bot which you do have in the server. But I was only expecting like 25 people, right? That's the normal amount we normally get. But hey, it's nice to know that everybody loves to win stuff when there's no conditions, which is giving me ideas on how to do the future giveaways.
Yeah, seriously. Kendra, what's the question, please? I hope it's appropriate.
Cool. I figured it out, Tiny Viking.
Okay.
Get all the names from this class. Get all the Discord names.
Hey, ChatGPT, do this for me.
Class. Well, firstly, I had
Kendra,
to
what's the
find the
question?
correct class, which that takes a
Kendra,
lot
what's
of
the
skill.
question?
Don't worry, Chris. I'll do a screen sharing section just to show you how I did it. Just so you can see.
I'd love that.
My
I'm definitely gonna watch that.
genius.
Kendra, what's your question? Now is the time. I'm waiting with bated breath. You have my complete attention. Yes, we know you're doing that. Yes, get to the question, please. You could do this in voice much faster, but I guess just type it very slowly. It's fine. Kendra, get to the question. No, just do it now, or DM me. It's fine. Everyone wants to know now. Just DM me. It's fine. But you've not got to the question. You've set it up twice, and you've just. It's fine. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, croissant, c'est ça, croissant. Bonjour. Bonne nuit. On the way home. Good. Oh my god, Kendra, you cannot do this. You This is why you're not getting MVP. This is the reason you're not getting MVP vote from me.
Bro, what happened, mate?
She's set up a question 3 times and not asked the question.
Oh, every week, mate. Every week.
The bait.
There was one. There was also one day where she was like, "Hey, everyone, please hop on VC with me." I'm like, "Fuck." And then out of the kindness of my heart, I'm like, "Okay, I know it's midnight, but you know."
You graced the VC. That is a big
Yeah,
deal.
and then I got like 10 people to join. And then I ended up having to talk to 10 people for like 30 minutes straight. And Kendra didn't say a word. Honestly, that was the only day that I legit felt like banning someone. I haven't banned any. Like, I know I joke about banning people. I haven't legitimately banned anyone in the server in like a year. But that was the day where I was like, you know, we got to change things. We got to, you know.
I know about people. Viking, you always take it out of the trash. I feel like you're probably the most frequent banner of people.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have an actual ban hammer you could carry around. I think A should gift you a ban hammer. I've been banning people recently, but I try not to do it. I try to give people a chance, and I've regretted it because I believe people should be given a second chance to do things.
Yeah, that's how I normally feel.
And each time they kind of fuck it up within 5 minutes, and I feel bad for the community because they've had to deal with the bullshit twice. But I think people should be given a chance to appreciate that. So I don't know as not a young person how people actually view Discord in general. I think people treat Discord much more casually than I probably do. I think people treat Discord as like a weird place to go and spam loads of weird shit. So when they come in really enthusiastic and doing stuff, I feel bad they don't understand the rules. But if they do understand the rules, then they're just gone. But for some real, who is doing most of the applications, like approving it? Because some people slipped through recently, and I've been too liberal. I think with members.
It's definitely not me.
There we go.
Sometimes it's like 100 people to review, mate. That
you
do it one day. You do it one day, just so you can see this.
I don't know. Am I allowed to do it? I've never actually approved people properly. Am I allowed to do it?
Yeah.
I'm in
All
support.
stuff.
I'm in support. I'm not staff. I'm in support. I'm not official staff.
Bro, this guy. If you can ban people, you can accept people. That. Oh God.
I don't know that. I don't know. I think that's a bold assumption. Viking, back me up on this one. I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't get the power to like destroy and create necessarily at the same time.
What the fuck, dude? You think I run this server like strict rules? No.
No, I mean, Tiny might disapprove. I don't care about you.
Okay, Tiny Viking. Who can accept people? Like literally, we have Sky, who's just literally become a staff.
Whoever's on the desktop application.
Yeah, like Sky is accepting
because you cannot do it from the phone app.
Oh yeah. If you want to do it from phone, you have to do it from your browser on your phone, which is annoying.
I don't do that.
Yeah, most people are always scared of Discord server owners. Personally, I've never wanted to be strict on the Discord. It always comes off cringe, especially like you guys know. I obviously grew up on like Twitch and Discord myself, so like because that's why I feel sorry for people like Sub-Zero when people are joking around with him and they just take it a little bit too far. Because I always put myself in his lens, like, oh gosh, imagine being like 13 or 14 and then these guys who are like in their 20s are literally just ripping you up. Like, the jokes has gone too far, right? So I can always see the balance. So that's why I empathize with members, because I can see it from your perspective where, Discord, when you're not on the fitness server, you're probably in another Discord server where you guys are memeing. So that energy comes across with you.
Yeah,
so that's why normally I would like DM someone just to calm down. Oh, fuck, Mimi's here. Hey, no. Hey, Mimi's here. Hey, everyone.
Hey. I'm at a hotel in Spain, but hello.
Hey, Mimi, can you please entertain us while we try to collect 180 members' application for MVP?
One sec. Oh my goodness. This
Nice
is the
view.
entertainment, guys. I don't have good entertainment. I'm just going to show you the view. Wait.
Thank you.
Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Muy bueno.
Bueno.
Yeah.
My entertainment. Wait. I'm going to say something. It's so out of point, but I was not even going to join, but yeah. Guys, if you ever go to a hotel, I wrote a letter to one of the nicest ladies here, and she started crying. It was so cute. So always write letters to the ones you find the best workers. Huh?
So write letters make people cry is the message.
No, but she was like,
was it a kind letter?
Yeah, and we gave her a tip as well. She was so sweet. I almost started crying with her. But yeah.
That's a good story.
Have you guys gone to today? Yeah, fitness related. Okay, hello. Yeah, that was my entertainment.
Andrew, if you don't ask this question, I swear you need to ask this question. You cannot frame this and not ask the question. The question must be asked.
And Kendra.
Yeah, I feel pressured. Stop pressuring the girl.
If you can't, no, you don't join Let's have a look. Almost 100 minutes late, and then try to set the tone in this
No,
conversation.
because I was actually a good person and I wrote that I was not gonna join, and yet I'm
And you
still
did.
here
So,
and I'm still joined.
so you lied
I
to
could
us.
have not.
So you lied
I
to us.
saw and I could have been like, "Hey, I told them
It was a
I'm not
lie.
gonna join," but I was loyal and I
lied.
joined even though I'm on vacation in another
You
country.
lied.
So
It
be
began with
nice
a
to me.
lie.
Be nice to me. Okay, now
I
let
just heard.
Kendra ask.
I just heard. So I lied to you guys, and that makes me a good member. So
Okay.
Kendra, you're not being pressured. There is no pressure. That's true, Croissant. That's true. Come on, guys. I'm actually melting. I've had about 9 hours sleep in the last 2 days. Technical difficulties are not working for me right now.
Sorry, mate. I'm almost done. Mimi, Kendra, catch up with each other. Entertain Chris. Keep him up. Sorry, Chris.
Actually, I was about to give Chris an update on my knee. So I'm going to the appointment on Monday, so it's close. But I've been walking a lot because, of course, if I'm going to a different country, I'm gonna be visiting. And my knee has been so swollen because, of course, since I walk too much, it starts swelling up. But I feel like I don't need as much rest for it to not hurt anymore. So, for example, sometimes I would walk for hours and then I would go home and it would take like a whole day for it to for me to be able to actually walk around again. But today, for example, I walked all morning, came to the hotel, rested for like 30 minutes, and then I got out of bed and it was like it was fine, and I still walked right now and it's not hurting. So I feel like in some way it's getting better. But of course, it's not at 100%, so that's why I still need to get it checked out. But either way, I felt like giving my knee update because in every podcast I talk about my knee, so it would be kind of unusual.
Not every single podcast. I mean, it is more often than not. But no, thank you. Appreciate the update. I'm glad you're actually seeing someone. Make sure you actually get the checkup done properly. You need to know what's going on.
Yeah. When I'm going to get, I think I'm gonna get the results on the same day, so I could share them to you if you want. After I get them.
I'd like to know. I'm not a doctor, but I'd like to know what's going on.
Yeah. But like, since I've been talking about it for a long time, I mean, if you were telling me something for a long time, I would like to know the results, or I'm gonna be like in suspense till the next Saturday for me to tell you. So like, yeah, I feel like I should. Kendra has still not asked her question, which I'm like, Kendra, do you need help? I can help you. Wait, I could update you on what happens in the extracellular matrix during cross-bridging. My brain just lagged. I don't even know what you just typed.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's cool. Yeah, Croissant, hit me up. Hit me up. I love to learn. I'm always ready to learn.
Actually, I have a question, but like, for example, okay. So do you think it's best to like cycle? Like, for example, let's think you do like 10 kilometers walking. I know that's a lot, but it's just an estimate. And then you do 10 kilometers cycling. Which one would you think is best just to like, get the just a normal routine? Do you think it's best to like cycle or walk? Because I see here in Spain, there's not many people walking. They're just like cycling always. So then I'm just like, wait, is it better to like cycle or walk? Like, what is the difference between cycling and walking, and what are the what are the benefits? And
Yeah. Okay. I mean, any movement is always going to be good. Walking is always cited as like the best form of activity because you're just moving your body around. Obviously, you're bearing your own body weight, and it's good to move your body around. It can, if you do excessive walking, though, it can be wear and tear on your ankles, your knees, stuff like that. So there is a downside as too much walking. Cycling is good. It can cause issues, I guess, for your knees, perhaps if the seat set up wrong. It can cause issues for men for fertility if they're on a seat bikes for too long on a seat, to be honest. I'll go by preference. I think walking is probably the better if you can, just because it's moving your body weight around, more naturally moving around. But if you've got issues for joints and things, cycling is probably a better option for that way. And what is this monstrosity?
Yo, everyone has to be in there twice. I had to inspect element it and strip out the freaking div class just to get all of it.
Am I in it?
God, please.
I don't see
no.
myself.
God, please, no. Yep, you're in there. So the reason why everyone is in there twice is because on Discord, as we all obviously know, you have your ID and you have your server names. And yeah, Discord is so annoying because the div classes, they are literally the same. So whenever I strip it out. Yeah, there's something that I do when I'm either nervous or thinking. So whenever you see that, it's either I'm thinking or I'm nervous. So there you go. To croissant. Thanks for pointing out one of my biggest insecurities, something I've had since childhood. Really do appreciate it, mate. You are absolutely amazing. Just let me just quickly get my pen and paper out just to write your name down properly. So it's Croissan. Nice. Just for no reason whatsoever. All jokes aside, guys, invite your friends, your family, your enemies, your girlfriends, your boyfriends, and make sure you be so immature. Why is that so funny? Shut up.
There was no giggling until Mimi got here, just saying. There was no giggling until...
I know, right? There was so much... well, oh gosh. There used to be this teacher at school. There was this student that he hated the most. I'm not gonna say his full name, but let's say his name is like Mark or whatever, right? So it would be like, "Good morning, boy, girls." It would be like, "Good morning, boy, girls," and Mark. Then everyone would just start laughing, like he would raise it up properly. But yeah,
Nice.
but yeah. Some teachers at school, I did feel like they were intentionally toxic to certain people that they didn't like, which made sense because he was a bit of an assbot. Is that an NSFW emoji, Killer Cat?
Oh, wait, one
probably...
thing I noticed about Chris, where's the sofa with the decorated pillows?
Well, if you were here at the start of the podcast, I would have explained I'm actually at home at the moment, not where I usually live. I'm visiting home, but that happened about 100 minutes ago when you weren't here, when we didn't expect you to.
You were at home, so before you were in the middle of the streets.
No, this is my family
house. Maybe.
Yeah, like for me, ever since I saw you in the podcast, it's always the sofa. So it's like so different. Like the first thing I noticed was
I did give a disclaimer.
No sofa there.
And I've done podcasts from here before, but obviously some people are more consistent in podcast showing up, some people are less consistent.
Sorry, I have a life. Sorry.
Here we are. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a life on a Saturday at 9 p.m. which is eating time in Portugal.
No, in Portugal, you're in Spain, so keep it consistent.
Girl, it's 11 p.m. in Spain.
Which is where you are, yeah.
It's
currently
10:48, isn't it? 10:48.
Apparently, you've told me, you've shown me Spain out your window. Don't give me this apparently nonsense.
Yeah, but currently, because tomorrow I'm leaving already. Yeah.
But I'm leaving here tomorrow, but I don't say where I am tomorrow today, do I?
Wait, can I do the giveaway? You guys are kind of like...
Chris, do not argue with me right now. I'm always gonna win. Stop.
Oh crap! A few people are messaging me. Am I streaming the wrong thing? Let me see.
No, you're not. I'm so proud of him with the new shirt. Mimi, calm down. I'm very calm.
Have I missed anyone's names? No, me. Yo, since I'm not able to join the podcast, okay, we'll just DM. Okay, someone is asking me. Sorry, I just want to make sure it's... Yo, Mimi, don't get me banned. I'm literally streaming. You know. Hey,
I'm just showing
I don't know. I don't know.
For literally 9 minutes, and we're already in the feet section.
You play Roblox, so I don't know the type of character that you...
Bro, I'm about to take off my shoes and then you actually
we cannot get banned at this time.
Yeah, definitely will get banned. This is why you don't invite Roblox players to any stream. Mimi, right.
You are a LOL.
Thank you very much. She has been moved to the audience. I do want to apologize before we move on to the next section of the podcast. Sorry, everyone who had to experience that. I really do apologize. As a server owner, I take full responsibility, and I also partly blame my co-host Chris for enabling that type of behavior. And with this apology, I do hope that I can learn from my mistakes and evolve as a human, as a man, and as a person to fully understand the consequences of those actions. Thank you very much for listening to me. Really do appreciate you all, and I hope you have a great day. Right, now on to the... Hey, it's almost like I've practiced that in case I have to do it one day, right? I've learned from the best. Hashtag Logan Paul. Does anyone remember the Logan Paul apology?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no.
Bro has to apologize
not?
every year for every single thing that he does. Actually, I do think there's someone who's done like a really good apology. Funny enough, no jokes aside, I do think it was KSI when they were doing the Sidemen stuff and it was the P word. I think he had the best apology. And then he ended up having to go on a tour to like different mosques and stuff like that. I felt sorry for him. But I think he gave the best apology. It was like, guys, I am literally sorry. I am a freaking idiot. I'm a moron. It was out of pocket. It was joke. We were memeing. I think if you ever have to do an apology, that's the best way to do it. Just be honest. Don't do the fake PR.
And then don't do the same thing every
few months. Don't do the same thing every single year, right? That's the... Yeah, be honest and don't do it. Never do a PR apology. Maybe get someone to review it, but use your own words. The PR ones always sound off. Anyway, cool. For the MVP winners, Mimi, you can come back, but please, we're trying to finish the podcast. So the MVP winner, and it was a close one. It was a really close one. The winner of August 2025. Oh, gosh. All right, let me just... Sorry, I need to move Kendra as well.
We saw that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Right, so the winner of August 2025, I think I said 2024, but 2025, tight one between Dante and Toxic, and the winner of the member MVP of August is Toxic. Congratulations, Toxic. You win by 1 vote. Really do appreciate you, mate. Absolutely amazing. And huge shout out, honorable mention to Dante. You did have a really close chance of winning. I think a bunch of people probably stopped voting for you because they saw everyone voting for you. It's one of those things, which is why I obviously don't let people vote for me, because when the people start voting for me, then people don't want to vote for me, and then it just becomes a thing, and I just keep winning, and then I don't win the next year. I know what it is, right? Anyway, congratulations, Toxic. Really do appreciate you. And the staff winner. Now, you can't vote for me. Don't worry. It's against the rules. You can't vote for me. Let's see who I voted for. Just meme response. Let's see who I voted for. So for the member, I voted for Mimi. Guys,
wow.
I have made what's it? I've made a lapse of judgment. What was the Logan Paul apology? I've made a lapse of judgment or whatever it was, bro. Corruption is because they're part of the event team. I admit it. There was no real reason. They're part of the event team. They're helping out the community. I was just like, let me motivate them. Let me boost their morals. But hey, you guys have seen what she's done, posting feet pics and doing all these other weird stuff. Obviously, doesn't deserve to have won the MVP. So, you know, the universe is fair. Congratulations to Toxic. My honorable mention, if I was to vote again, would be Ice. Ice is absolutely amazing. He lives in China, I think. So most of you guys probably never see him because when you're asleep, he's awake. He's just one of those guys who always has it's like the glue. Like when staff aren't around, because his time zone is like, I think only Eluge has like a matching time zone with him. So when staff aren't around, he's like a member staff type person, just like a nice glue, helps out the community, doesn't want anything. Absolutely amazing guy. And huge shout out to the staff winner. And I know this guy always gets a lot of crap from me. I'm not going to do any memes or whatever. Just going to make him feel appreciated. Absolutely amazing. The cornerstone of this server. There's absolutely everything. You know, 10 out of 10 member. And the staff winner of August 2025 is obviously Tiny Viking. Thank you very much, Tiny Viking. Really do appreciate it. This guy is so toxic. Congratulations, Chris. We're so happy you won. Hooray.
There you go. Appreciate that.
Do you have anything you want to say for winning? Say it.
First of all, I'd like to thank no, appreciate it, guys. Thank you. It means a lot. Hopefully, I've been helping you guys. Thank you for
Sorry, were you talking, Chris? I really do apologize.
I voted for Tiny. I voted for Tiny.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Jason's like, congratulations, Chris. Chris is absolutely amazing. You know, podcast is absolutely amazing, guys. Remember to support him as he supports us. Chris is a certified personal trainer with over a decade years worth of experience. Feel free to contact him. Chris has an event coming up in next week or in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to invest a lot of effort into making it successful. And we do have a nice sponsor, so you guys can win some nice prizes. Huge shout out to clubs. What was the next thing that we wanted to do? Oh, yeah, the giveaway. I literally have it in front of me. Does anybody want to join the giveaway if you already haven't joined it? Huge shout out to... this giveaway is being sponsored by Nomi. Nomi. Thank you very much. Huge shout out to Nomi. Make sure to all show him love. I said, do you want to promote anything? Do you want me to shout out anything? He was like, nah, mate, nah. I just want to host a bunch of giveaways and all these other stuff. So, yo, shout out to him. Absolutely amazing. There is a bit of corruption going on. So, Nome, staff members, he's protected. And guys, can we leave Mimi and Kendra in audience? Because I don't trust what they're going to do. And I normally clip up this section. Hey. Now I get why police profile people. I get it. I'm just going to put my hand. I get it.
That's being clipped.
No, I'm just kidding. All jokes aside, yeah, huge shout out to Nome. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly. Message a guy said, do you want any shout outs or anything? I was like, nah, just do the giveaway. I'll do another one next week. I'm like, oh, great. So there you go, guys. Huge shout out to him. Show him some love. Staff members, remember, make sure he follows the rules. And if he doesn't, we treat him like every other member. Wink, wink. Like every other member. And guys, I do have Tourette's, so that was just one of my spasms. Right, cool. The giveaway winner is, are you guys ready? Drum roll, please.
It's less suspense when you can't see anything.
I know, right? Yes! Okay. I literally do not know who this person is. How do I pronounce it? Is it Zarazine? Zarashon? How do you pronounce this, Chris? Oh yeah, I do have this new app where I can see how to pronounce stuff. And it's not working. So we'll just, hey, congratulations, mates, you win. We'll just ping him. I hope they're still in the server. Is this person even still in the server? I can't ping them.
Doesn't look like it.
Bro, they left the server. We might have a situation of a reroll. Oh my god, the first time in history.
I can't.
The odds of remove all instances. Does that remove them from the votes? Okay, cool. So guys,
he left an hour ago.
Oh, yeah. Unlucky to him. Also, you have to be in the server to win. That's the only condition.
Okay,
I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
It's not a lot to ask.
I know, right? It's like you can't just join, win, leave. That's like. So the real winner is Ghostmark. The name does look familiar.
Jeez.
Is he still in the server? Nice.
Yes.
Does calisthenics, does cardio, health focused. Oh. And he's in a bunch of mutual fitness servers and also study together. I always respect anyone who's also in study together. That means you're doing the full steps of self-improvement. I really want to do like a partnership with study together, because you have like the guys who are working on homework in university and also the guys who are working on fitness. It's like a nice,
Yeah.
synergy. Yeah, nice synergy. Cool. That's all from me. Does anybody have anything you want to say? Let me invite the lol cows. There you go. Kendra, Mimi, go ahead. Say what you want to say. Let's hear it.
Hello.
Hello, Mimi.
I'm so happy I was let back. You let me down, AO, once again. But
Me?
it's as usual. It's as usual.
You're the
I
ones showing.
I was tearing up like deadass.
I think somebody actually has a question. The name is truncated. We can quickly answer your question. B dot 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 dot. Is it a real question or are you a troll? Feel free to ask the question quickly before we end. No pressure.
Hi. I'm not a troll, I promise. You know who I am, AO. I swear to God. I just wanted to say good morning. But also, question. I gotta come up with one. Fuck. I just woke up. Good morning, guys. Wait. Okay.
No pressure,
So,
no pressure.
This is candy coded, just so we know. This is candy coded.
Is going twice a week, like, good enough? And, like, what can I do if I'm, like, going away? Because, like, I can't go to an actual gym, which is fucked. But my uncle has a home gym, and all he's got is a bench and a, like, tool thingy where you can do, like, bench press and stuff. So, yeah.
Okay, a couple questions there. Is 2 times a week enough? Yeah, it can be, absolutely. You can make great gains towards fitness and strength and everything by training 2 times a week. So yeah, don't let that stop you if you're going to go 2 times a week. And if you're traveling, I guess it depends how long you're traveling for. If it's for a week, I would say treat it as a unscheduled deload and just chill out for a bit. If you have access to a gym, you can just go in and do what's fun. But if it's longer than a week or two, you might want to think about doing a abbreviated routine. If there's a bench, you can obviously do bench press. If there's a bar or dumbbells, you can do rows. You can use some goblet squats. You can do some Romanian deadlifts with the dumbbells. Use some overhead press with dumbbells. Yeah, keep it simple. Just get some movement in. Just as long as you move a bit, you can keep most of your muscle and your strength gains. So if it's just for a week, I say enjoy the break.
Yeah, I'm going for 2 weeks, unfortunately, but it's alright. I'll be doing lots of walking, so my steps will be up. Also, Ayo, I did not expect you to look like that. Hello, I haven't seen you before. Good morning.
She expected you to be bigger. She thought you'd be bigger.
Hey,
Well,
when you're 5'4"
long
or whatever Chris's height is, everything looks bigger on camera. But when you're a 6'5" humble, no, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much for your question. Hey, the podcast has gone long enough.
Wait.
What, Mimi?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Look, I
We're
just
so
need
excited
to do
to hear
something.
what you have to say.
And put your shoes on again. I swear to God.
No. It's because I keep getting made fun of because of my height. So I just wanted to do something really quickly. Chris, do not do that. You're not a child. Okay. Anyways. Wait.
Severe.
This is for subject 0. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is my view, okay? I go to
Okay, you're
the
5'3". We get it. You're short.
I'm 4'11" actually, but
Oh,
you're pretty
shit.
close. I go to the side of this.
4'11" is. Yeah, sorry to hear. Hey, but the good thing is that, you know. Sorry to hear. It's crazy. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Wait, guys,
It's fine.
I forgot to show you guys something. Look who decided to join me this morning.
Oh, nice. Okay, I got scared for a second. It's a pet.
Really thought we were doing yourself, man. I was pretty concerned, man. I was really worried. But it's fine.
That's all right.
Wholesome moment.
That's cool.
Wholesome moment.
It's a great way to end it.
Let's call it there. Let's call it there, please.
Daisy.
Yeah,
Mr. Daisy.
Daisy. Nice to meet you, Daisy. Cool. Thank you very much, everyone, for the podcast. We've been going on for 2 hours. Thank you very much, Chris. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for nothing, Mimi. Thanks for nothing, Kendra. Thank you very much, Tiny Viking. And everyone who stayed to the very end, who asked your question, really do appreciate you. You're all absolutely amazing. And thanks for the awesome moments. Oh, it left. What was their name? B ... and Daisy. I hope you all guys have an amazing. Oh, actually, thumbnail pose. You ready, Chris? Thumbnail
I
pose.
haven't really got the space for it, but it's fine.
You haven't got the space for it.
Yeah, I'm just jacked.
There we go. Yeah, I'm as Buster Vane.
Nice.
Thank you very much, everyone. Really appreciate it. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Give it to you
Yeah.
guys.
Discord podcast of the week. Losers.